Wanaomba na wao, manake mfano mimi nikiomba katika dini yangu ya Kikristo, wao wanakuwa hawaamini yani kama mimi naomba pale dini ya Kikristo. Inabidi na wao wanaomba kivao kama wanavyoamini. Sababu kwanza najisikia sina amani kwa sababu niko peke yangu katika timu ya CHRISC.
Ni ukweli, kwanza kabisa napenda kuelezea kwamba
I work with the Anglican Church where I learned about the Christian sports contact. Then when I saw this thing that it was good for the young people, I brought it here in England.
Zanzibar is a group of islands outside Tanzania in East Africa, the main islands being Unguja and Pemba. Pemba is the home of Hamis and Paul and about 1 million other people. Today Zanzibar is mostly known because of their spices and tourism, but a century ago it was another trade that influenced this beautiful island, something the British missionaries took responsibility of when they came to the island.
The British, when they came, though the slave trade was abolished in 1873, still the Arabs continued to sell slaves illegal. So many dhow came with the slaves here in Zanzibar. Most of the slaves were young boys and girls of between 10, 12, 15, 17 years old, even 20 sometimes. So they were brought in hundreds. So there was so many slaves, and the slave trade was already abolished. So it was the responsibility of the missionary work to take care for the slaves. That's why they started to build churches in Zanzibar, hospitals and schools to take care for the slaves.
Today, there are 6 Catholic and 1 Anglican cathedrals, in addition to schools and hospitals in Zanzibar built by missionaries from Europe. But still, the Christians are a minority on the island.
Until early 1930s, 1940s, 1950s, Islam here in Zanzibar was minority. You can prove this because of the mosques. In Stone Town, there are so many mosques because of the Arabs.
The Arabs have been in Zanzibar since 1698 and have influenced both the culture and religion. On the island, you will find 51 mosques, most of them in the capital, Stone Town.
These many new big mosques were built very recently in 80s and 90s. And slowly the Islamic became popular here in Zanzibar, and the population here is about more than 90% are Muslims, and Christian is very small minority, just between 3 and 4%. The people of Zanzibar has a strong cultural rooted, and one of these is harmony and unity. Sometimes you may have people who call themselves Christians, but though they are Christians, baptized, but still they are observing their cultural and traditions. And also, as well as Muslims, they can have their Muslim names, but inside they've got their cultural and traditions. Even they are Muslims or Christians, but still they regard themselves Africans.
There are still political issues between Zanzibar and the mainland. Zanzibar has their own president and government, but it is under the president of Tanzania. This conflict also has a strong religious dimension. However, it's only at the political level. But for the people in Zanzibar, the African tradition is more important. Since they have a common culture and tradition, there are no strong distinctions between the two religions. Tolerance and respect for each other's religion has been crucial, like it is for Hamis and Paul, who are playing on the same team.
Kwa kweli najisikia faraja na furaha kumu kwenye timu ya CHRISC, ambayo timu ambayo kuna viongozi wa dini tofauti ambao wengine wa Kristo na wachezaji dini tofauti wa Islam na Kristo. Tunashirikiana pamoja katika kuendeleza timu yetu. Kwa kweli najisikia faraja sana.
Watu walikuja kwa sababu watu wengi wamependa sana CHRISC.
People, they thought that we are Christianizing their young people, that we want to make them Christians. So they were hesitant in the beginning. But as we continued, they discovered that no, we are not making them to become Christian, because Christian is a matter of faith. But we are helping them, helping their children.
Kiukweli kabisa wazazi wangu wanajisikia uzuri na wananipa matumaini niendelee kuwa na timu hii ili tu nipate kiwango changu kikue na nifike mbali kwa swala la mpira.
When they see our standards, when they see our activities, our programs, all the people like to join CHRISC, because they see that the approach here is different. We use sports as a bridge to reach them, and together we can solve our problems, solve our challenges.
CHRISC is acting as a bridge between the two groups, both on political and religious issues. Every year in June, East African Cup is organized in Moshi, Tanzania. Here youths from the whole of East Africa meet to play football, participate in seminars, workshops, and to get to know each other. In addition, East African Cup is an important meeting point, both in the religion and political ways. Hamis and Paul's team is going to participate, and they are both looking forward to visit the mainland.
Natazamia kuona mlima Kilimanjaro, kuiona mikoa au mabara mbalimbali, alafu napata kutembea kupajua Moshi. Ni napata kuchukua kombe timu yetu CHRISC Zanzibar la kwanza. La pili, matarajio hapa semina zao jinsi ninavyosoma ni nzuri tu, sije kuzisoma nizo.
During the tournament, the youth get education and learn to know each other across borders. Also, they learn other life skills, including leadership trainings through seminars, workshops, and other gatherings.
Kwa sababu hii michezo kwanza inafurahisha, inakuza jamii kwa watoto na vijana. Ni mizuri kwa upande wetu sisi kwa watoto. Nakuja kujifunza ambapo vitu vizuri sana. Tukikaa huko Zanzibar au mikoani pengine hatuvipati vitu tunavyopata hapa katika East Africa.
At the opening of the ceremony, there is both a priest and an imam at the same stage to illuminate the blessings of the tournament.
Alili ya shehe na padri wote kuomba dua, kweli nijisikia furaha sana kwa kuwa Waislamu na Wakristo wote walikaa pamoja na wote waliomba dua zao tofauti tofauti, na vile vile wote wakaitikia kwa imani ya dini yao.
Sababu sherehe ya jana au funguzo la jana wamekuja kutia baraka katika ile sherehe yetu.
Kiukweli kwanza kabisa napenda kuelezea kwamba mimi kama striker na Paulo kama striker, lakini sote ni dini tofauti, yani kila mtu ana imani ya dini yake tofauti. Lakini pia sisi kwanza ni Wazanzibari na alafu ni Waafrika ambao tuna amani na upendo bila kujali tofauti zetu za dini. Na vile vile tunacheza namba moja na sote na dini tofauti, lakini pia bado tunashirikiana katika mambo mbalimbali ili kuendeleza timu.
The sun goes down in the sea where the African brothers Hamis and Paul live. One thing they know for sure, even though they have a Muslim and Christian names, they will always work to get the football in the same goal.